cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Common in these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin.
Buckle the top, looking for Kraft. Toffolo right there now. Kraft, one-on-one. Kraft, and that's one. We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickraft, and we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday. Buckle the top, looking for Kraft. Toffolo right there now. Kraft, one-on-one. Kraft, and that's one. We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickraft, and we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday. Has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Common in these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin Christian.
Buckle the top, looking for Kraft. Toffolo right there now. Kraft, one-on-one. Kraft, and that's one. We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickraft, and we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Oh, nice play. All right, go.
There you go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point.
I'm Annie.
I'm Morgan.
And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
It sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Common in these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin Christian.
Bug over the top, looking for Kraft. Toffler right there now. Kraft, one-on-one, Kraft, and that's We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Sickrath, and we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Beat Up Sweet Chili Lime Sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introduce a new Sweet Chili Lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Hi, my name is Paul Tinian. I'm with the Michigan Jaguars. I'd like to welcome all of you to Michigan Jaguars Monthly and thank Jonathan for the invitation to be here on MSN. Just wanted to let everybody know that this will be an inside look at our club, and every month we'll be providing some new hosts and maybe some new guests that we're inviting in to get a better idea of what's going on in and around.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live.
Welcome to Michigan Stars Elite Podcast provided by Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Erwin van Elst. I'm the Director of Coaching for Michigan Stars Elite, and I'm here today with our General Manager, Dan Chun.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
the kind of forgotten pillar, right, of sports, right, where like we always talk about it. We always say that the mental edge is the difference because everyone's, athletic, technical, tactical at a certain level, but we don't actually spend a ton of time on it necessarily, right? So, kind of talk to me about that. Do you feel like I can see there being huge benefits to all the kids and all the families from a just socialization and collective mental health standpoint with these conversations, and then also
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I banquet Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Back to Beatrial. He'll take a shot and he'll bear it! And then he'll fire it from Billows and it'll go in! Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's gonna go in! Oh, and both goals so far. He'll fire one, and that's a wonderful save, Killerney. That's missed. Oh, it's Stone! And he'll fire one now from distance, and that is in! What a strike by Ben Maher! Hello, everybody, and welcome into Runkle Field on this Monday, September the 11th. It is Mac White Monday, and we have a good one on tap for you here tonight. Henry Ford II welcoming in Utica High School and the Chieftains live right now on the Michigan Soccer Network. My name is John Turner, alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Dan Stickrat. And Dan, it is Mac Monday, Mac White Monday.
Mac Monday and Rivalry Monday.
That it is, as we have two teams here who over the last 10 meetings are only 6 goals apart, Dan. 21 goals in favor of the Chieftains over the 15 for the Henry Ford II. Chieftains are leading that 10-game series 6-3-1 overall over the last 10 meetings dating back to 2017. And again, it's a Mac White. These games matter. This right here, these types of games will determine who wins the Mac White title at the end of the season. So we are excited to bring this match to you here. So let's take a look here at Utica High School and the Chieftains and their profile here on your screen right now. There it is. They've played 9 games so far this season. They're 7-2. They finished last year 9-5-4. Finished third in the Mac White last year. 19-13-7 over their last 2 seasons. Coached by longtime coach Carl Torino Jr. He's got over 30-plus years of coaching high school soccer, Dan.
He started back in 1992 year, coaching for his father, Utica Ford. Eventually switched to Utica, took a couple years off to be a high school game official, and then went back to coaching. So he's been around a long time. He played for Utica Ford back in the late 1980s. He has his team kind of rolling along this year. They have one hiccup on the season, a 5-4 loss to Mac Red member Grosse Pointe South, where Coach Dorito talked about his team just simply did not play well, especially defensively. And they did lose to Utica Eisenhower, one of their rivals, 3-0 here over the weekend. But other than that, they're off to one of their better starts in recent memory. And they're one of the favorites this year in the Mac White. Utica Ford is the defending Mac White champs. However, lost quite a bit of firepower from last year, just off to a 2-4-0 start.
Well, we'll talk about the Mac White and Henry Ford II right now. We'll put their profile up on the screen. They've played 6 games. They're 2-4. They've allowed 7 goals, have scored 8. Their 4 losses, they lost by 1 goal. So while they haven't done a lot offensively, they have done not enough, I guess, defensively either. But they are only 1 goal difference in those losses, and you start finding your scoring. That can change the tide real quick. They were 11-5-4 last year. They won the Mac White in 22, as you talked about. They're 15-17-6 over their last 2 seasons, and they are coached by 5th-year head coach Chris Alston. Been with the program, though, 13 years overall. So both sides here have long-tenured coaches in the high school realm, and it was a beautiful day here. It's that beautiful weather, I would say. When I say beautiful, it's not 100 degrees outside. It is nice and 71 degrees. A light rain was just coming through here a little while ago, but we expect a nice, cool, and breezy 70 degrees here tonight from Runkle Field here in Sterling Heights, Michigan. And we are 5 minutes away here from the start of this match. So we come back here from our first break. We will give you the starting 11s for both these sides, the walkout, national anthem, and kickoff. Coming up next, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Okay, I need starting.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Nice play. All right, go. There you go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work. Oh.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
And welcome back here into Runkle Field as we are just 3.5 minutes to go here before this Mac White match gets underway. Well, at least the announcements and all the excitement that goes along with a high school soccer match, Dan. And but hey, today is a day that I think all of us looking back on have memories, whether you are young or old. Dan, 22 years ago today, I remember like it was yesterday. I remember where I was. I remember what I was doing. And the things that happened over the next couple of days after the 9/11 terrorist attack, I will never forget. And, tonight and the rest of the week, in honor of 9/11, in the upper right-hand corner of our screen, we will have the 9/11 flag along with Never Forget instead of our logo. And we'll have that once the game starts, and that will be where that will stay. And like I said, that will be there the rest of this week as we honor those families and victims and those that were affected by 9/11. And our thoughts and prayers are with all of you today. And Dan, last night we were out at our Premier Sports Center studio. We announced the top 15 teams from each division. We did that at 8 o'clock last night. I released all those at 9 o'clock on our website and just all the fun that goes along with ranking Sundays here on the Michigan Soccer Network. And at the bottom of your screen, during this match, you will have all the ranked teams here from across the state, from Division 1 through Division 4, as they're going right now. So you can enjoy those. So when you ask what are those are the top 15 teams according to Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association. And they will roll across your screen, as well as other advertisements there on the bottom of your screen as well. So first time stopping by, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, like us, share us with your friends and family, because that's what you should do when you come to the Michigan Soccer Network. Tomorrow night we'll be out, guess where? Notre Dame Prep, number 5 in Division 3. Notre Dame Prep taking on New Boston Huron. That game actually kicks off tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, Pawnee Notre Dame Prep, ranked 5th in Division 3, obviously independent. They left the Catholic League about 5-6 years ago. They're playing New Boston Huron from the Huron League. That's another very competitive league. They have about 5 good teams in that conference battling out for supremacy in the next couple months. And here in the white division of the Macomb Area Conference, no ranked teams as of late, but nevertheless we'll have some good soccer today. This year, as Utica kind of circled this year, having 17 seniors and a couple MLS Next Academy players who rejoined the roster. So they are looking to contend for the MAC White Championship this year. They were second to Utica Forward last year, so this will be a great chance for them to record their 3rd league victory this season and start to distance themselves from the rest of the pack. Forward lost a strong core of players, especially in the midfield and up top. So they're trying to find some newer players to be able to provide that scoring punch in the attack. But still a quality side and very capable of knocking off any team within his six-school division.
No question about that. As teams will start to line up now, in a moment we'll hand it off here to the public address announcer here at Runkle Field and Henry Ford II. It is their home field tonight. They split time with Sterling Heights Stevenson, who also call this field their home. So,
Utica shares Swinehart Stadium there, just north of downtown Utica, with Utica Eisenhower.
Is proud to be hosting this varsity soccer match between the Utica Chieftains and your Henry Ford Falcons. At this time, we'd like to introduce tonight's participants, beginning with visiting team, the Chieftains from Utica High School. Number 0, Dominic Jarbo. Number 1, Luca Veno. Number 2, Anton Satsai. Number 3, Essa Saeed. Number 4, Zayed Youssef. Number 5, William Shane. Number 6, Luke Sata. Number 7, Vincenzo Maltese. Number 8, Hayden Stalker. Number 9, Hunter Griffin. Number 10, Gabriel Chappelle. Number 11, Jackson Deneau. Number 12, Olin Schmelzer. Number 13, Jacob Skelski. Number 14, Diego Arce. Number 15, Jack Ledoux. Number 16, Josh Price. Number 17, Dustin Tomlinson. Number 18, Leo Tusi. Number 20, Michael Yatuma. Number 21, Chris Breyer. Number 24, Aiden Giuliano. Chieftains are coached by Carl Dorito. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your Henry Ford Falcons. Number 1, Armin Hermanovic. Number 2, Hogan Hawks. Surt. Number 4, Spencer Cross. Number 5, John Michael Pollock. Number 6, Nicholas Hannah. Number 7, Dylan Corpus. Number 8, Jacob Hill. Number 10, Jesus Shah. Number 11, Drew Gray. Number 12, Al Harris. Number 18, Atsu Obana. Number 19, Tarek Skokic. Number 20, Sullivan Campo. Number 21, Jordan Childers. Number 22, Dennis Millie. Number 23, Branislav Stasanovsky. Number 24, Nathaniel Perry. Number 25, John Paul Hanna. Your coach and coach Chris Alston. Assistant coaches, Brandon Thomas, Jimmy Nikai. Good luck to both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the 22nd anniversary of the terrorist attacks on our nation. We'd like to observe a moment of silence in honor of those we lost on that tragic day. Thank you. Please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your hats. And join me as we honor our nation by singing God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountain to the prairie, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Welcome back here now into Runkle Field as we are moments away here from the start of this match. Let's give you the starting 11 here, starting with the Chieftains. In goal tonight, Dominic Jarbo, Anton Satsai, as well as William Chain, Luke Satsai, Connor Griffin, Jackson Gano, Jacob Skomsky, Diego Arce, Jack Ledoux, Dustin Tomlinson, and Michael Yatuma in the starting 11 here tonight for the Chieftains. And starting here tonight for Henry Ford, in goal, Armin Turganovic, Spencer Krause, the captain, Dylan Korkis, Mazen Gabala, Drew Graves, Ansu Fonfana, Tarek Skokic, Solomon Gambone, Jack Milne, Nathan Barry, and Jean-Paul Hanna are your starting 11 for Henry Ford II. Just moments away. And we are officially underway here from Runkle Field as the Chieftains in white had the kickoff, going left to right on your screen, and Henry Ford II in the brown and black kits going right to left. We're watching this Mac-White matchup here live on the Michigan Soccer Network. This is one given right away as a giveaway, and this one shot up and over from Corcus. New member of this Henry Ford II team this season, MLS Next Academy player making his way onto the team here this season as a senior.
Yeah, both teams have some players they picked up from the Vardar MLS Next Academy.
So an early opportunity for the Falcons. Is this one played long? As I mentioned here in the opener, only scored 8 goals so far this season. The Falcons allowed just 7 along the way. Their 2 victories. They're 2-4. 1 shutout on the season. On the flip side, the Chieftains have scored 42 goals this season, allowing just 8. So plus 34. Go back to Satsai. That's Luke, the captain center back. Carl Torino Jr. mentioned how strong he is defensively. Is this one almost given away? It was Ledoux that was right there for the Chieftains. Now Gabala, another MLS Next Academy player, a senior. This ball over the top, looking for Jake Ledoux. Jake puts this one in towards top of the 18. Good defensive play. Now it was Milne, and then put right back in towards Ledoux. Good turn by Corcus. Up this near side, looking to put it inside, and Satsai was right there. Good cut back by Chappelle. And here comes Gabala. Gabala puts that ball towards that far side. That's put in and then deflected and out now towards Anton Satsai. First foul of the evening, head referee Pete Loria. As we mentioned there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, the 9/11 flag, along with Never Forget, that'll be here all week long on MSN, all the games we cover and broadcast this week. Settle down. Good work from Anton Satsai. Out wide here to Skomsky. Skomsky cuts inside. Another cut. Down by the end line. Slots his back post. Somehow doesn't go in. Still on the pitch. And then this one finally put up and over.
The shot was just deflected off the goal line. Nearly trickled into that far post.
Skomsky doing good work there on the end line. And the Chieftains unable to connect just 3 minutes into this match. Take a look at the replay here. Just kidding. We'll have it back here in a second, I'm sure. Is this ball over the back line? It's Skokic. Clear that one out of touch. And now here's the replay. Good work to put that through. That's somehow did not make it in. It went all the way across the mouth of the goal. Looks like Dustin Comleston was the one that put that across. Good fight there inside the 18. Headed away by Milne. Just make its way all the way back to Skomsky, who will play it back to Jarbo. Jarbo, the senior goalkeeper, getting a start here today for the Chieftains in goal. Draganovic now has the ball at his feet. I had a chance to talk with Carl Toretto Jr. here earlier today. We talked about this squad, and Digger Arce, a very big part of it. 9 goals here so far this season, going into a match here last week. There, he had 6 goals, scored 3, and one of them is now, here comes Barry, and this one, nice little ball inside, and Jarbo makes the save. The shot from Dylan Korkis, unable to convert. So a ball in from Nathan Barry.
Charging Dominic Jarbo made a great play in between the pipes there to kind of cut off that angle and stop that breakaway.
A heads-up, heads-up play by Barry to slot that one into that space. Cork is just unable after Dominic Jarbo comes out. Makes a beautiful save, keeping this game scoreless here in the 7th minute. Kamlosen plays it inside. Now Ledoux, he'll try to cut back, still has it at his feet, and he'll play it back to Arce. And that's good defensive work from John Paul Hanna to knock that one away. Will be cleared up kind of one time towards midfield. Good work. Continuing to run onto that one was Graves, and they're going to call the foul on Graves. Not saying I necessarily agree with that call, but that's the call on the field. This one will go out as Arce on that far side. Ledoux inside. Not a bad ball. Look, made for a give and go. Now this one played out wide to Satsai. Kamlison. And met by John Paul Hanna as it goes out once again here on this near side.
Yeah, Anton Satsai. It's one of the sophomores that Coach Torito talked about here last week. We had a little phone interview. Talked about the Mac White and Macomb area conference in general. He's one of the best sophomores in the entire conference. Very crafty with the ball. Plays far beyond his size.
That it is, as this one will be cleared out towards midfield, but kept in. And here come the Falcons. That one's given away. Milne was looking on that far side, I believe, for Graves. Anton Satsai to Ledoux. Ball switched to that far side. Good spin. There's Yatuma. It's early on, both teams here looking to get forward. Not being as conservative as you might think. They're going at each other right now. This is a rivalry match. This is a league match. There's Arce, Satsai. A good tackle on that far side. That was Fofana. This one's knocked out. We'll see a substitution coming in here now for the Chieftains. So William Shane stepped in. It looks as though maybe Toretto Jr., he told me that maybe Gabriel Chappelle was not going to play to start this game. Maybe he was favoring maybe an injury. Maybe give him some minutes here later on, but let's say maybe he started instead. And Shane now coming in. Corcus goes down. Right back in the mix, and then that's cleared up by John Paul Hanna. First time stopping by, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Like us and share this with your friends and family. You can follow us on all social media at MI Soccer Network. Remind everybody of MSN News, the official news side of the Michigan Soccer Network. Go right to our website, MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Click on the tab MSN News. It was misplayed there by Fofana. Brought down by the end line, cut back. Still has it. It somehow stays on, and now it'll be called a corner. So that must have the last touch there off of Tarky's goal kick. So we now have a corner kick coming up here for the Chieftains. The first one here, Dan, of the afternoon.
Let's see what they can get out of this restart. Anton Satsai taking the corner kick from the far side.
This ball comes in. Oh, almost went right off the crossbar. Somehow that one stays out. And I believe
that came
that was
right
actually
down
William Shane, number 5. They got a head on that.
Came right down, inches over from the goal line.
It's Barry. Now to Corcus. Fofana made the run. Corcus now is there with one-on-one with Chain. Milne will lose it right at midfield as Anton Satsai will take it himself. Good ball into space. Scott Arce right in the middle of the park. Goes down by the end line, looks to slot, and out now for another corner, second corner of the night. Another look here at that corner kick. Again, I believe it was William Chain that got the head on this. It could have been Arce as well. Nope, it was Chain. Found a way to get in front. John Paul Hanna on that corner kick.
Satsi again to take the corner.
This ball comes in. Still in. Now it drops down by Chain. Ledoux looked to put this one back in. That's going to go out. So a throw-in coming up here. 27 minutes to go here in this first half. Your first time stopping by. Get your comment in. Let us know your thoughts about the teams, cheering for who you're cheering for, your predictions. Get those in the comments section. We'll read them off here during the broadcast. Keep it clean. That's all we ask. This ball throw, a good long throw in towards Chain. Looks like Yatuma now on the ball. He'll lay it back to Satsai. Now Chain's right there. He'll get a touch on this as it deflects out. And that's going to go out for the third corner.
Shane had a great shot, just deflected out of bounds.
It was Skomsky that was closest one there as this one comes in. Turkanovic comes up with it. Chain now has it. As John Paul Hanna comes in. Now he spins out of that dangerous moment, and that was Kraus as this one goes out for a throw-in. See a couple subs coming on now here for both teams. So Vincenzo Maltese coming on for the Chieftains. This ball put right towards goal, and those ones can be difficult, but Jarbo made it look easy.
As strange as it sounds, I've seen shots from 50 yards out.
Call me crazy, but it looks like Gabal is not wearing shin guards at all. I don't think he's wearing shin guards. But foul was just called nonetheless on Kamala. Now Milne looking here this near side to Corcus. And that one doesn't get through the traffic, but kept on by Ledoux. Oh, and given away. Well, that's a dangerous tackle, but one nonetheless by the Falcons. And then a foul being called there on Spencer Kraus. Good tackle by number 19, Tarky Skokic. I don't know if we've seen a foul yet against the Chieftains.
No, just 3 against the Falcons and none against Utica.
Chain loses it. Now counter check, transitional moment. Is this ball knocked out wide? On that far side. As that was Jacob McGill. It's right back in towards Milne. Good turn by Milne. It's toward the 18. That one's goes towards Fofana. And that one will be a searching ball that makes its way to Jarbo. Dan, do you remember 9/11? Like, you know, like one of those events like we all talk about, just every moment of that day and where you were?
Yeah, I worked afternoons and evenings at that time as a sports writer, so I was just flipping through channels on TV one morning, and this is going on, you know. Regardless of what really happened, it's still a shocker, you know, see those types of things happening.
No, it's it's one of those things where it's like you remember where you were, what you're doing, and why you were doing it in that moment. And I remember I was in an English Lit class at Oakland Community College. I was in the computer lab writing a paper, one of my first papers for college. I was a freshman in college. And I remember a student coming in, and a fellow student classmate coming in and saying, "Hey, did you guys hear about the plane that hit the World Trade Center?" And we didn't know what you were talking about. The internet went down. And then an announcement came over the PA about, hey, you know, school was being let out as Satsai. That one's cleared away by number 20, Solomon Gambone. But I remember that moment. I remember driving home, and while I was driving home, the second plane hit, Dan, and I remember the anger coming over me at that point in time. I think I actually punched the steering wheel of my car. Just the anger of the moment. Ball finds his way to Anton. Satsai plays it inside. Back outside. Kamilson. Satsai. That one's out wide. Ledoux looks to put this one back in. Satsai, a half volley. Knocked it up for himself. That one's blocked. And now here come the Falcons. Now we called on the Falcons as Dylan Corcus runs right into Chieftain defender.
You can see a lot of Utica's offense does go through Anton Satsai and Michael Yatuma kind of there in the center of the park, central midfielders.
So Skomsky will put this one back in with 20 to play here in this first half. Right towards that goal. It goes up and over. And not good for 3. We'll have to come back on Friday night for that to be good for 3.
Yeah.
But I think he should trial for the football team based on the fact he just knocked one in from 55 yards out. So, you know, maybe he is a kicker on the football team. I don't know.
I mean, most schools around these areas, Detroit area, have a soccer player that you're a kicker and punter on the football team. So
that they do.
Chances are both these schools have one.
That's Satsai on that far side. All put in back post towards Ledoux. Looks to bring that one down. Was unable to do so cleanly, but cuts back. Still has it at his feet. Down by the end line, untouched. Slots this toward the 6th and then cleared out 4 corner.
4th corner of the half so far for Utica.
You're seeing why the Chieftains have scored 40-some goals in this season so far. Another look here at this one is good work from Ledoux here on this near side, making that way. Looking to slot this one in. And good work defensively.
They've outscored the opposition 43-9 so far in 9 games. Only 39-19 last season overall. And the Chieftains finished 9-5-4 overall. So their offense is definitely clicking at this point of the season.
And even Carl Toretto Jr. will tell you that the teams he's faced, some of the opponents that they have faced have, made it. He even made a comment. Hey, we scored 8 goals. It could have been 100. In one of those games. And when you're playing against sometimes you're playing against some inferior opponents, you're gonna score some goals. It's what you do against the good opponents, like right here in this MAC White League matchup, which will matter here at the end of the season, whether you have hardware or not. But they've got 17 seniors on this squad, the Chieftains do. 3 juniors, 2 sophomores. On the flip side, Henry Ford II has 13 seniors, 6 juniors, no sophomores, no freshmen on the side on this squad. Not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing if you're either of these coaches not having freshmen on your team or a heavy sophomore base. Satsai, that one's giving back. That's Yatuma now on the ball. You go to Troy Athens, Troy High. These schools that have had traditionally have had, really, really good programs. And they don't have heavy freshmen or sophomore on their teams. They've got heavy junior, heavy senior. Because their junior JV-A and their JV-B teams are really strong with up-and-coming talent. I don't believe these teams have JV-B teams. I don't know if they have enough in their program to do that, but you don't typically not see freshmen and heavily sophomores at a Sterling Heights, Stevenson, Utica Ford, Henry Ford II.
Yeah,
you don't see that typically.
At a Division I or Division II school, you're going to see a freshman here and there starting or coming off the bench, but it's not too often you'll see a large group of freshmen on a varsity roster. But some of the smaller divisions in Division III or IV, you could have a really good team that when they have a really good group coming through, you take Elk Rapids in Division III. They have been to 3 straight Final Fours. A lot of club players, but they have 5 freshmen either starting or coming off the bench this season. They're ranked 7th in Division III. So it happens. And usually if it happens at a D1 or D2 school and you have 3, 4, 5, 6 freshmen getting minutes, generally speaking, that program is going through a rebuilding mode. And they'll benefit down the road. You look at Oxford's top 5 in Division I.
Ball, that was defended well.
Oxford in Division I. The last couple years, they loaded up with a lot of freshmen and sophomores. They took their lumps in their overall record. But now they're in the top 4 of the rankings in Division I, and they're in top 4 in the standings in the OA Red. The top 3 teams in Division I right now are all from the same league. So when that happens, you go young, you kind of build for the future, and you hope you can reap the benefits in a year or two.
Ball out here for a throw-in on this near side. Tomlinson and there's Youssef over the top, and this is Chris Breyer. Breyer trying to cut it inside. Good defensive work by Skokic, as this one will go out for a throw-in here on the near side. Going to see another substitution. This time, number 11, Jackson Gano will come in, the senior. So a good long throw-in. That one put right in. That one ends up right in the hands of Ivanovic.
$14 and change here left. Still at a 0-0 stalemate. Utica holding a 4-3 edge in total shots. Ford has a 2-1 edge in shots on frame, and Utica has control play. They do have 4 corner kicks in the match. Just unable to find a little luck in the box to be able to poke one through.
Tomlinson now on this near side. It's John Paul Hanna defending. Tomlinson finds a way through. Shot far post off the woodwork. Individual effort to get through 2 defenders. Tomlinson nails one off the woodwork. It's still tied 0-0. What a strike by Tomlinson. Gets by John Paul here. Hanna on this near side. Fires one with the left foot and off the crossbar.
Tomlinson started the game kind of towards the backfield, and they, after made a couple substitutions, they pushed him up top. Very dangerous opportunity for the Chieftains. Still unable to convert, but they're starting to buzz the Falcons' net.
So throwing on that far side. South side, that's what find his way to Tomlinson. Tomlinson now looks to put this one inside. Good win here by Youssef, and this one will go out for a corner.
5th corner of the half for Utica. It's another great opportunity here.
Looking at this white division, Utica currently sitting atop the table with 2 wins. Fraser in 2nd, Romeo in 3rd, Ford the 2nd here in 4th. They're 0-1 as Satsai puts this one in. That one's headed away. 29th minute, 11:45 to play. It's 0-0. Best opportunity coming here just a few moments ago, with number 17, Dustin Tomlinson, rang one off the crossbar. A couple other opportunities as well as William Chain put one off the crossbar back early in this match off of a corner kick. So far this game scoreless. Ball makes its way to Dylan Korkus. Here come now the Falcons on a counterattack. Good work by Skomsky.
You get a quick in transition.
Oh, good touch now to Satsai. This one went back, and that was cleared away by Fofana. So Ledoux. Ball goes into Griffin. Griffin back to Ledoux. Too much on that one, but still on the pitch. Good win back, but The continued pressure here from the Chieftains, showing why they are 7-2. Scoring 42 goals along the way. They've only allowed 8. The Falcons have scored 8 goals, only allowing 7. Their 4 losses, they lost by 1 goal or less. Well, not less, but 1 goal. Touch there. Ball over the top. Looking at McGill. McGill settles down. Let's put this one back across. And that one hit off the field goal upright and out for a goal kick. So a little end-to-end action here in the 31st minute.
Nice cross over to the left side. Just a little bit too high. Hits the football goalpost, but Ford did have a couple players kind of rushing that side of the goal on the counterattack. Chances have been few and far between so far for the Falcons, as Utica has control play here for the first 31 minutes.
Tomlinson. That was cleared out by Gambone, who maybe looking for a foul there, not going to get it. Give and go there. Too much pace. Fofana finds a way to Gabala. Now Corcus got McGill out there. Fofana making the run on that far side. Finds McGill. Looks to put this one back post. In comes Gabala, but Jarbo comes with it and rolls it out immediately. That one's going to hit off the referee. He's going to call advantage. Now here comes Chappelle. Ball into Ledoux. Ledoux hooks a shot that rings off the upright and out for a goal kick. So right now for the Chieftains, they just got to find a way to get the ball a little lower, from going up and over. It's hit off the crossbar or the upright for a number of opportunities here in this first half.
Yeah, they've hit the crossbar twice. They hit the football crossbar one time. Had a shot come down just in front of the goal line, unable to, knock in the rebound. They've had plenty of possession, plenty of chances. 5 corners, still nothing to show for it on the scoreboard for Utica.
Ball inside towards Connor Griffin. And this one cleared out. Now here come the Falcons. Counterattack for them. This is Gabala. Gabala down the field. Out wide towards McGill. Kept on. We're going to put this one back across as it deflects. And this one put back across the 18. Finding its way to Satsai. Arce, not a clean pass for him. Looking for that give and go back to Satsai. And one backed. Satsai, look at that, turns through traffic, showing why he's an MLS Next Academy player. And now a yellow card is going to be issued. He's putting the card away. So the center referee here telling Gambala to keep his head, keep his cool, stay composed, disciplined. Don't want to see yellow cards. I still don't think he's wearing shin guards, by the way. I'm just saying that now. From here, it doesn't look like he's wearing shin guards, but I could be wrong.
Unless they're microscopic, I don't think he is.
He's
either.
the only player on the field that you think I would say he's not wearing shin guards.
Unless they're the size of quarters. Follow the evidence. It does not look like he has shin pads on whatsoever.
I mean, I remember my shin guards. They were the size of my whole leg.
Yeah, they were
back
huge
when I was
back
a kid.
in the day. That's how everyone wore them back in the 80s and 90s.
So Gambale is actually going to step off, it looks like.
Number 22, James Millie.
I just want to see if he's sitting down, if he's putting shin guards on while he's sitting down. I got my binoculars on, Dan. I'm on the case.
On the case, we should play the Mission Impossible theme song here. Come on, you know what's in your mind now. You can hear it.
Totally. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not a referee. It doesn't really matter. He's not anymore. This one put back in. It's a direct ball. Settled down by Spencer Cross. And this ball into McGill. Can he keep it on? He can. And that one actually will end up going out for a throw-in on that far side. So 4:14 to play here in half number 1, 0-0. You're watching Mac White league matchup here at Runkle Field on this Monday, September the 11th. John Turner, Dan Stickrat here on the call tonight. Cut back inside to Kraus. Advantage was called as this one put in towards Jarbo. So Luke Satsai, senior captain, center back for the Chieftains, brought that one up as this ball make its way to Graves, who looked to put that one. That would deflect. Look at this opportunity, and that one saved. Great save by Jarbo as Barry still on the ball. Milne far post, touch up and over. How did that not go in, Dan?
Point blank range, just skirted off the outside of his foot.
I mean, Barry one-on-one with Jarbo. He makes the save, gets the ball back, finds Milne, who puts it back post, and McGill somehow finds a way to put it up and over when there was no space to do so. We'll get a replay of that, I'm sure, soon, but my goodness. Best opportunity of the night for the Falcons. It's a good game, Dan.
Not a lot of chances for Utica 4, but when they have the ball, they are dangerous.
So Chain puts us out wide. 2:18 to go.
Utica goalkeeper Dominic Jarbo stopped 2 breakaways so far here in the first half.
Just 2? Just 2. This ball. Oh, good move is Maltese. Got those pink shoes on. Puts this inside for Che. Great tackle. What a fantastic tackle as Kraus puts this one up over midfield. Ball back to Jarbo. I believe that was Skokic who made that beautiful tackle on Chain. Ball will find its way to Milne, but dispossessed and out wide here to Maltese. They look to switch this one. Fofana puts that right into the hands. Turkanovic.
Don't think he meant to do that. It looked like he was trying to clear the ball and right back to the keeper.
Here's this replay. Look at this. I mean, Barry plays it back to Milne, and look at this back post, and just, I mean, somehow just does not go in. And it just didn't get a clean piece on that one, Dan, but you couldn't have asked for a more closer opportunity inside of 2 yards. As we're under a minute here to go in this first half. Maltese, one-on-one with Hannah. They're going to get that one to Utica. Skokas is all over the back of Arce. For Arce. They're going to stop the clock. So 12 seconds to go. So let's see who takes this kick. Looks like Arce is going to take it. Arce steps, puts this one up and over. And that is going to do it here for this first half. So here it is. We're at the half. It is 0-0. As the Utica Chieftains had a number of opportunities. Henry Ford II had a number of opportunities. We're going to head to the halftime break here, scoreless. We come back, 40 minutes left in this Mac White matchup. You're watching the Mac White League matchup between the Utica Chieftains and the Henry Ford II Falcons live on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Nice play. All right, go. There we go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work. Hey.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it. Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, you know, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica. And this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
We are the MHSSA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSSA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
We are the MHSSA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSSA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Common in these rankings?
I wouldn't say uncommon, but Granville Calvin Christian.
Bug over the top, looking for Kraft. Toffler right there now. Kraft, one-on-one, Kraft! And that's one! We're excited to have you stopping by. John Turner, Dan Stickrat. And we're talking high school soccer rankings and playoffs and much more here on this Monday.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
And welcome back here into Runco Field. It is a beautiful Monday, September the 11th, and we are at the half scoreless here after 40 minutes to play. John Turner, Dan Stickrat here on the call tonight as these two teams here battling for a chance to hoist hardware here at the end of the season. Mac White trophy and medals. Number of opportunities in the first half. Both teams having golden opportunities to go up in this one, but goalkeeping and woodwork had other things in mind. As we are now ready to get things back underway. The second half kickoff will be done by the Falcons. Getting those brown and black kits going left to right now on your screen. And the Chieftains in the all-white kits going right to left. Just want to go out here immediately on this near side and ball switch to Corcus. This cut inside. Corcus now, that one's poked out. And that's the first corner of the night here for Henry Ford II and the Falcons. It's been taken by number 4, Spencer Krause. Just brought to my attention, it's maroon. So my apologizes for saying brown. I think they're in the same family, but maroon sounds better. A little more bougie, I think is the word. But maroon it is. I think the black shorts I got right, though. This one comes in. Back post, wide open header. As Drew Graves sells one up and over. How many more free looks can you get? But if they were wearing brown, that would have went in. This one, another look here. I mean, he just left wide open. Seen a number of those here tonight. Just good, clean looks. You're not going to get a lot of those clean looks like that. Got to find a way to capitalize on your opportunities. As Griffin now on the ball here for the Chieftains. They're wearing all white. It might be an off-white, though. I was just informed the black shorts are midnight black with a... This will go off of the second corner of the night. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing this. That's what I say. So we're going to see Spencer Krause once again. Their first corner of the night almost saw Derek Graves put one in. See what they do here with number 2. Ball Ball comes in, back post. Ahead on that. That will go right to Jarbo. He'll throw it out immediately. Actually hits off the back heel and then somehow goes back to Jarbo. That could have been a costly mistake right there. So Dominic Jarbo still in goal. Sometimes they change goalies on us. We don't know. Ball over the top. That was Jacob Skomsky who put that back towards Ledoux. Going to see a player down now. It looks like they're going to wait for the referee to stop the clock. Looks as though Spencer Cross is okay. Near side. That's Gano, number 11. Fofana there defensively. Double team. Gano still on the ball. Looks to get by Fofana. Fofana, good defensive work. And he'll clear this one up now towards midfield. So, good, strong defensive work. Now we have Gano down now. And they're going to stop the clock with 35-35 to play here in this game. So coming out of the corner, out of the half, 2 corners in favor of the Falcons, their first 2 of the game. Gano is not sure exactly what's going on. I'm thinking maybe he got bloody nose or maybe throwing. So the referee is blowing his whistle. My guess is actually he's going to be in regards to what we just heard in our microphones. We have our microphone out there, audio. I think he's walking over to talk to head coach Chris Alston and the site manager here about what he heard coming out of the fan side. So. As it would not be the first time that we've come here and heard the inappropriateness coming out of the student section here at Henry Ford or Sterling Heights Stevenson. Yeah, so she is, whoever is in charge here tonight will make their way across the pitch to talk with the student section. Escano being helped off now.
Walking kind of slow, not sure what kind of injury that was.
So Skomsky now will play this. We're back underway. Plays it into Satsai. That's one back by his brother. Antone is good win, but that one's put away. All deflected off of Barry. Now settled down by Gambala. Gambala. Good work there on Chapelvas. This one will go back to Jarbo. You see more press here now from this Henry Ford II Falcons side. Good work. Now here comes Arce. Arce cuts back. Puts inside looking for Satsai, and that one, Maltese. And that one knocked away.
Still 0-0 here with 34 and change left.
Put back in here by Ansu Fofana. Fofana, the senior defender, done well here tonight. Milne loses that one, and Gambone, and that one's a mistake. This is Barry. Barry out wide. That's Graves. Puts us back in. Barry cuts back. Ball in his left foot. Poke away. Good defensive play by the back line of the Chieftains.
Great defensive play to get that out of harm's way in a hurry.
I know the crowd wanted to follow there, but that was a clean pick. Now it looks like Corcus may be coming up here. Worse for, no, that's Drew Graves. Worse for wear. A couple injuries here on either side. So McGill is back in. Jacob McGill, the senior, will actually receive that ball from Fofana. Plays it into Milne. Milne left-footed shot. That one's blocked and then put up over midfield by Maltese. Good work there by Solomon Gambone as he clears that promising attack. Allows his defense to reset. Kambala. He's got McGill making this run. That's a good ball into McGill. McGill, can he keep it on? He can. This makes it all the way to Jarbo. Just because the way that ball went down the end line, McGill just couldn't get enough on that to put it across as foul called. First time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like and share us on all social media with your friends and family. We're available on everything from Twitter to Instagram to, I'm sorry, the new X. It's not called Twitter anymore. But everything and in between. MI Soccer Network. Jonathan Turner, Dan Stickrat here on the call on this Monday night. Don't do a lot of Monday night games, but in the MAC, it's Monday, Wednesdays, Friday. Good work by Cross. Spencer Cross, the senior captain here on this Henry Ford II side. Intercepted by Fofana. Score this game here. Now, crowd wants a foul that they're not going to get. Well, they got it, but maybe not the right way. So a free kick coming up here for Henry Ford II.
Just the second foul against Utica this whole contest. They played an aggressive but very clean game thus far.
That they have is this ball will be put up over midfield and knocked out by number 19, Skokic. Connor Griffin throws this one in. Not a bad ball. Out comes Turkanovic, and he'll make the grab as that one was intended for Diego Arce, the leading goal scorer of the Chieftains. It was a good win, but they're going to call that a foul. Not sure who the foul was called on. It was Comlison. So free kick right around midfield. I think it's at the 40, well, they're going to say right around the 47-yard line, 46-yard line. So Spencer Cross will put this one back in. 29 minutes to go here in this game. It's a well-driven ball by Cross to a wide open, and cannot get around on it, was Dylan Corcus. That was a beautiful ball.
Beautiful
on
ball.
A dime.
Right over the right post, just not enough space to corral a shot, but great idea. The Falcons taking a long free kick to go to the far side.
Peter Cross needs to take more free kicks.
It's kind of like a chess match tonight. Eventually someone's going to figure out how to solve that Rubik's Cube. They're going to figure out how to penetrate that defense and knock one in.
So Maltese in full final. Maltese wins that battle. Ball on his left foot, puts it inside for Arce, but knocked away. Good work. Now Milne. He'll look to put it into space, looking for Barry, but now Barry brings it down. Double team, but now Satsai. Satsai plays it back to Combelson.
Satsai has done a great job tonight distributing that ball. He's a calm, cool customer there in the central part of the park, just tripping the ball around people, laying it off to the right space.
Good recovery by the Chieftains in that counterattack. That was Yatuma into Satsai. Satsai was looking for Arce, and Tukanovic comes up with it. So Corcus and the dummy, now Gambala. Inside back to Corcus. Corcus looks to fire one from distance, and that one goes up and over. Reminder, coming up here tomorrow night on the Michigan Soccer Network, we'll be out at Notre Dame Preparatory Academy in Pontiac as they welcome in New Boston Huron. That game begins tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. They're number 5 ranked. Notre Dame Prep, Division 3. And then more games coming here this weekend as all knocked up back over midfield. Jarbo will come over to collect and roll it right out. I don't think I've seen him punt the ball at all tonight.
No, I don't believe he has not.
Not that anything wrong with that. If your team's going to be playing short, build out the back. And that's a Carl Toretto Jr. mentality. Possess the ball. Corcus can't bring that one under, and that one's going to be a foul. We're going to see a yellow card there. That's a lazy tackle from Dylan Corcus, and he'll be given a yellow card here, the first yellow card of the night. A yellow card coming here in the 54th minute. Radislav Spasanovsky will step in his place.
Talk about tomorrow's matchup with the Pontiac Notre Dame Prep, New Boston Huron. Prep has been climbing those Division III state rankings. Last year they only lost 2 games, Jonathan, but had 9 ties. That's got to be one of the highest totals for ties in state history.
Didn't they say it's like kissing your sister like 9 times? It's this ball is played in towards McGill, but goes back to Jarbo. Well, we talked about that in the Grand Blanc Midland Dow game when they both tied that matchup. It was 1-1 was the final score. The line you mentioned at the end of the game was kissing your sister, right? Is what you used. That was a phrase you used. So they kissed their sister 9 times last year, Notre Dame Prep did. So I don't think any ties. Did they have any ties this year?
It's even worse. No, I believe they're 7-3. They've bulked up in a lot of D2 and D1 schools to kind of prepare them for the state tournament later on in the year. I guess when you're independent, that affords you the opportunity to go out and schedule whoever you can find that will play you.
A little shove there at the back. And called all day long if those ones were easy for Pete Laurie and this officiating crew. Remind everybody here, starting later this week, top 50 high school teams from around the state, regardless of division, will be released here by MSN.
That list seems to be changing on about an hourly basis. Every time I have something set, but I cut it off at September 7th. It's essentially done. So many quality teams have already played each other in the first 3 weeks of the season, where 1-goal differentials, ties, lots of ties with very good teams.
Satsai was looking to play that in Kamilson, and that one's broken up, and now they're going to call a foul there on the back line. I've been John Paul Hanna on that far side. Coming up later this week for these two teams, Henry Ford II will be playing Sterling Heights here on Wednesday, and then they'll be at Warren De La Salle on Saturday. So this ball will be put back in. Oh, that one somehow deflects, and Chukanovic comes over to pick it up. Utica High School will take on Fraser on Wednesday, and then they'll take on Romeo next Monday, so a week from today. 2 more league matches for them, 1 more league match this week for the Falcons.
Fraser won a district championship last year, lost in the regional semifinals to New Baltimore Anchor Bay. Jonathan returned most of their roster this year. They're currently ranked in the top 10 in D1, off to a very good start. Another team that will be definitely be a factor in this race for the MAC White title.
That was they're number 6 in the state right now. We saw them get in the rankings last year. They kind of popped in for a bit, and then they popped right out.
They had a little bit of tailspin late in the season and finishing like 3rd or 4th in the MAC White. Still a strong team.
Neil Rule, who calls our football matches for us here on the network, graduated from Fraser High School, and ball will stay on. Ledoux here on this near side. He's got Arce in the middle of the park. Ledoux still tries to put this one in and finds a way to still get it towards Draganovic.
One of Fraser's all-time players would be Henry Steinwasser, 1989, first-team All-State for the Ramblers, and his wife Terry used to coach here at Utica Ford, and I believe they had 4 different children. Suit up for the Falcons here in the last 10 to 15 years, all of them very successful.
Trying to figure out why we stopped the clock. So we're back underway now. It was right over the back. How is that not a foul? It was right through the back of Barry. Ball out wide here to Ledoux, and just too much pace on that from Kamilson.
It's like Ledoux stumbled a little bit trying to run onto that ball on the left side. Definitely ran out of real estate on that one.
Probably should have been a foul, but like I said before, I don't referee anymore. A reminder at the bottom of your screen, the top 15 teams from each division are rolling through the bottom of your screen right now. Compliments of the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association. Good pressure from Barry there at the end as that one was cleared out by the defender, Luke Satsai. Well, this one will make its way to Jarbo.
Looking at that top 4 teams in Division II as it scrolled by, all 4 of those teams have actually won a state championship here in the last decade. You go up and down the top 15, even though there's some teams that have not had a lot of history of success that are in there now. There's just as many teams that have a great history going back a few decades. Lots of state championships, runners-up, Final Four, regional final appearances, on down the list.
Ball goes to Barry from McGill. A foul now being called on the Falcons. Hearing the crowd here not happy with
disapproval for the Falcons faithful there. Utica yet had a 7-5 shots edge in the first half with 5 corner kicks. You have to attempt a shot here in the first 20 minutes of this half. In fact, they haven't had even a corner kick this half.
Connor Griffin, the senior captain, will step up. Left footer, puts his back post. Out comes Tukanovic. Make the catch. So just a halfway mark here of this second half. Still a scoreless tie here. Live from Runkle Field in Sterling Heights, Michigan. Ball given away to Stana. Ball over the top, looking for McGill. Could he keep it on the pitch? He can. McGill looks to put this back in, deflects right to Jarbo, and he'll roll it out once again. Again, I stand by, but I don't think he's punted the ball once tonight. A good slide tackle from Stana. And then another slide tackle. Now, this is going to be a yellow card as in comes Skomsky, and referee stops the clock, and yellow card will happen here in the 61st minute. So we're going to see a free kick here from Cross. We saw him drill one from almost 60 yards on a dime here about 10 minutes ago. Cross is asking for 10 yards. Ball is bent, back post, right towards Jarbo. Head off the, up and over. So the rebound, I think that was Milne that got a head on that one at the end. It might have been Skokic, number 19. It was Skokic. So Cross just puts this one up, a floater that bent back towards that crossbar. Jarbo puts a hand that didn't punch it over. Actually, no, it was number 11 that got a head on that. That was Drew Graves. So I was wrong not once, not twice, but 3 times on that call. Ball now into Ledoux. Finds Connor Griffin. Oh, good work. And now it's counterattack, transition here for the Falcons. Peter Cross. So Spencer Cross, and he puts the ball to an offsides. Drew Graves. All kept on. Good win here by Stana. Into Barry. Scott McGill here on this near side. Good ball into McGill into that space. Barry's wide open, making that run. That one actually bounces off. The Chieftain defender somehow stays on the pitch. And now they're going to say it went out. See a few subs coming on now. So a throw-in coming in here for the Chieftains. Ball played up towards Spencer Cross. Cross now with a one-time shot that goes wide. Both teams here knocking on the doorstep, just haven't found a way to put one home. 0-0, 17 minutes to go. If you're looking for exact, 16-10. I like to round up. Satsai looks to play it into Ledoux. This time's his head, and this one will surely crossed over the touchline here on this near side. Oh, kept on by Graves, and this one knocked away. Corcus was the one that played the ball. Ball played back into Corcus. So McGill puts his far post. One kept on, and Konovic will pick it up. Good cut back. Finds its way to Chain. Out wide. Be brought back in. Oh, and now the referee is going to point to the spot. Commelson took it inside the 18. And now the referee points to the penalty spot, and we have a PK coming up here in the 67th minute.
That's less of a foul than the other one, but this is a PK.
So looks as though John Paul Hanna took down Commelson. He went through two players. And the replay looking at that. Clear contact. I might take a look at it again. But Commelson will step up to this one. Turkanovic, and this one goes in 1-0 in favor of the Chieftains. Dustin Commelson, the senior, 1-0 here, and goes in, I'm assuming, hugging his mother, maybe girlfriend, here on this near side. So 1-0. And just like that, this game no longer scoreless as hard tackle. We're going to see another yellow card this time to Connor Griffin. Still plenty of time here. 14 minutes to go here in this game. It would not surprise me if Peter Cross struck one here and tried to put it on frame. He has got a shot. And the strength behind him, just keeping it low, well driven. Puts this one in. It's kind of headed away. Swing and a miss, and now here comes a counterattack. We got Ledoux making a hard run. This ball played a little hold on the jersey. Ledoux fighting hard. That's Skomsky is now another look. Is this one put into the box? And Trukanovic coming up with it. So you saw Skokic going hard there on the Chieftain attacker, and no foul called. Ball back, and that's McGill, and this one go into the box. So is now ball inside and played out wide again towards Cross. As Cross runs into Jarbo. As now you got two players contact. You think that there may be some retaliation there, but no cards given. We'll keep playing. We'll come back to haunt this referee here in the next 11 minutes. Good move. Now here come the Chieftains looking to add to their already 1-0 lead. Good cutback from Ituma, and the one-time shot up and over. Ball up in the air on that far side. Looks as though player Gambone is down. Now they're going to try and clear this one out. No, they'll keep playing. Now the referee will stop this one.
Down to 10 minutes. Utica up 1-0 over the rival Utica Ford.
Fofana. Now Ledoux. Good work by Gambala. Gambala now. Slipping a fall there for Chain. This ball switched to that far side, looking for Corcus. Jarbo will theatrically make the catch. That is the first punt I think we've seen all night long from Jarbo, punting it over midfield. As Skokic looking for Corcus. Referee will say it went out on that far side. 8:46 to go. If you're just joining us here, a goal in the 67th minute from Dustin Comlison on a penalty shot. It's taken down by two defenders from the Falcons inside the 18. Referee pointed the spot and he converted. And that's where this game stands here right now with 8 to play. Mac White Monday here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
If Utica holds on, they'll be 3-0-0 in the conference. Right now they're alone in first place to be able to maintain that position.
Ball's inside to Satsai, and that one cleared away. Barry tried to settle it down, but that's Skomsky. Skomsky that went down now. Anton Satsai on the ground, slow to get up. Good reminder, tomorrow night we'll be out at Notre Dame Prep High School. Clock will come to a stop here. But out at Notre Dame Prep High School tomorrow night as they welcome New Boston Huron live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Just informed by them. They are excited we are coming. We've gotten gift baskets before. Have not gotten a gift basket yet here in the boys season. We did get quite a few in the spring season as we walked into press boxes. We got nothing but cakes from Anchor Bay. Eisenhower gave us the hot and spicy bag gift basket. So still waiting for the gift basket here. As this one played in and headed away. A diving header. Now Corcus looked to get a touch, and that's just too much. And they had chocolate milk, and I mean, we've had some really nice gift baskets. We had Godiva in one of them as well. I mean, we had some good gift baskets in the spring season. So far we haven't gotten one yet this fall. It just tells you that the girls' side are just a much better quality.
The hospitality suite, the press box, they take care of you. Although every time I cover an event at Troy Athens in the last 20-plus years, we usually get free food there.
I don't know. We paid the last time we went, but sometimes you pay one way or the other. Best concession stands in, I think, all of high school sports. Good work. Fofana wins it. He'll go down. The referee will call a foul.
6:20 here left in the contest. Still 1-0 Utica.
Cross has a cannon for a right foot. Ambala brings it down, met there by Chain. Milne looking for Corcus on that far side. Looks to bring it down into the box. It's now Nathan Berry. Well, and that one is put in towards goal, and then Jarbo comes over the slow to get up. It was Milne. So the second punt of the night. He wasn't not punting because he couldn't. So that's a fact right there. Is Chappelle, and this one will be cleared up and out by Skokic. Time right now not on the side of the Falcons, currently sitting at 2-4 on the season. They finished in first last year in the white. They won and tied last year.
Ford finished 7-0-3 in conference play last year, but they're dangerously close to suffering their first league loss in 2 years. They've had 4 shots this half, 1 on target and 2 corners, but most of those came in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Not a lot of chances since then. Utica's only had 2 shots, 1 on target, which was the penalty kick goal, and no corners this half. They were able to convert on that penalty shot. Just over 13 minutes left in this half. Still lead 1-0 with 4:20 left. This Mac White rivalry contest.
Ball put in and headed away by Satsai. They wanted to handle it. He hit off his chest. So a substitution coming up now. Referee will stop his clock. Sargon Bone is back on. Stepped off here a couple minutes ago with an injury. Ball thrown in. Gambala into Barry. He is met by not 1 but 3 defenders. This score remains the same at the conclusion of this game. This will be the 4th time that Henry Ford II has been shut out this season. Again, coming into this one, they were scored 8, allowed 7. They've now allowed 8, so their differential is even here on the season. Gambala fighting hard here. You're looking for McGill. Looks to go through 2 defenders. Sometimes when desperation is on the mind, you tend to take things on yourself, thinking that that's the path to success, and oftentimes it is not. Thrown in by Zerkic on that far side.
You're looking at Utica Ford's roster. Jacob McGill, I wonder if he's related to Neil McGill, who suited up for Utica Ford back in the late 1990s, multi-year All-State player.
Gambone.
If that's a son or a nephew, or no relation whatsoever.
Oh, look at this dribbling. Now a shot from distance that goes up and over. That was Comlison once again. He scored the goal in the 67th. No goals here in the run of play here tonight.
Just inside 2 minutes. Utica clinging to that 1-0 lead. Trying to remain undefeated in conference play and alone in first place here in the Mac White.
So a foul being called, and we're going to now see Spencer Cross step up. Ball comes back here to about 24-yard line.
So $1:17 left. Last probably chance for Utica Ford to net this equalizer.
It's a great ball, back post, kept on, top of the 18. Zurich is right there, low drive shot. Still inside the 18. Officially under a minute now. The entire team, Ford, basically forward, is now on a counterattack. Here comes Maltese and the Chieftains. Plays the ball into Arce, and that one's cleared away and out for a corner kick. I believe that was Graves.
First corner kick of the half for Utica. They had 5 in the first half, and they are going to stall as much as they can here in the last 30 seconds.
Referee will stop the clock here once again with 24.2 seconds on the clock. You're going to see here the Chieftains are not going to put many players forward.
Do they do the short corner, or they curl it into the...
Yeah, they do short. You're going to see again Bone come over, and somehow this... And now here they come with 15 seconds to go. Doesn't make it. That ball's got to be better if you're Corcus. Maltese actually take a shot and put it right at Tukanovic. And this game here will end 1-0 in favor of Utica High School and the Chieftains on this Monday night. So there it is, the final score here, 1-0 in favor of the Chieftains, a 67th minute goal from Dustin Comlison. And that is all she wrote. I mean, a lot of opportunities early in this game for the Chieftains. A couple opportunities in total for Henry Ford II and the Falcons, just unable to convert. They did have some point-blank opportunities that they just were unable to put in the back of the net. But either way, that is all she wrote here from Runkle Field. I want to thank our production crew here on this Monday night. Nathan on switch, camera operator Andy up top, Sam Fisher, our technical director and producer. Dan Stickrat, man, thank you very much as always. And my name's Jonathan Turner. We'll be out tomorrow night at Notre Dame Prep High School as they take on New Boston Huron. Live right here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. On Thursday, we might be out at Holly as they welcome in Almont. We'll let you know about that. And then on Saturday, Gold Star FC in an independent cup for NISA, taking on Peak FC at a 7:30 p.m. Eastern from Schoolcraft College. And then Sunday, we'll be out at Premier Sports Center for the high school ranking show at 8 p.m. Eastern. So a busy week ahead for us.
Wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
Not at all, not at all. We didn't have a football game on Friday. We'll let you know about that. So, but either way, we'll leave you with highlights. But for one last time, the final score here from Runkle Field, Utica High School, the Chieftains 1, and Henry Ford II, the Falcons 0. For all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, thank you for joining and watching and tuning in, and we'll see you next time for more soccer.